I will put you in your place.
What's up, y'all? It's FTKComputer. How are you guys doing? I'm doing good. Welcome back. So I don't know what it is, but this week just a lot of things have been happening that are like relevant to, I guess, my channel and my Overwatch community of subscribers. I have said it so many times that I was going to try to do more videos like that, but I was just kind of saying it, but now I'm actually trying to do it. So here we are. So if you have been keeping up with what's going on, when Jeff was answering questions about Overwatch, he was mentioning that there were going to be changes, some pretty significant changes coming to the supports. And so I guess nobody really knew exactly what he meant by that. I'm sure we had assumptions, but now we kind of see what those changes are. And I wanted to talk specifically about two heroes, which many of you guys who are my subscribers play, Moira and Mercy. So Moira received a pretty significant nerf, and Mercy received a somewhat significant buff. I'm not gonna say a super significant buff, but still a buff nonetheless. And so I just kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit today and give my opinion. You know, the funny thing is, before, the reason I kind of stayed away from videos like this is because I know people get really passionate about the heroes that they play, and that passion can sometimes turn into just nastiness when someone has a differing opinion. So I was like, you know what, I just want to kind of wipe my hands of it. I'm not going to get involved. But I think now I'm kind of at the point where I feel like everybody's opinion is valid. I mean, it's an opinion for a reason. And I think a lot of us have different experiences depending on, like, if you're playing on PC or if you're playing on console, if you're playing Overwatch League, or you're playing in, like, Silver, or you're playing in Diamond, or you're playing in GM, or you're playing solo queue, or you're playing with a 3-stack or a 5-stack, like, whatever. Like, we all have different experiences. And so I think giving my opinion from my personal experience can help just add to the conversation, so that when Blizzard is doing research, I don't know if they do that, but when they're listening to videos like this, they're able to take several differing opinions before they make these changes. So anyway, I invite everyone to please give your opinion. Let's discuss, let's debate, just don't be nasty about it. It's just an opinion. So first, let me read the changes. So for Mercy, I've only heard this said out loud this week, and most people have been saying caduceus staff. So I'm gonna go with that because I don't know, in my head I never pronounced it that way. I always thought it was like caduceus staff, but caduceus. It kind of sounds funny. I don't know why. Like, when I heard it said the first time, I was just thinking like Hadouken. I don't know. Don't ask. Anyway, let's just get into it. Okay, so Mercy's caduceus staff healing per second increased from 50 to 55. So, I mean, it's not going to be a big instant buff, but over time it'll add up. And it says, with Ana's healing reduced and Mercy's healing increased, the two may see a switch in certain team composition. Ana is still an important choice due to her anti-healing grenades, but Mercy may see more play alongside aerial heroes like Echo and Pharah. But I mean, did we ever see a lull in people picking Mercy? Like, I don't know, but okay. And then for Moira, it says, the biotic or damage radius reduced from 5 to 4 meters, or projectile speed increased from 16 to 20, and projectile duration reduced from 10 to 7 seconds. Moira's orbs, both healing and damage, will now travel faster, but last a far shorter amount of time. This is a potentially large nerf for Moira, especially if healing orbs can't latch on to allies or enemies long enough to do substantial healing or damage. I wonder what you guys think about it, but here is why I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm not really annoyed with Mercy getting a buff. I mean, honestly, I think it's fine. But see, and this is why I say I don't think that the Overwatch team is taking every single, like, it's taking more than just maybe Overwatch League and like maybe top 500 GM streamers' opinions on this, because in my experience, I feel like right now there's a pretty good, as far, and I'm speaking of the main healers, so Ana, Mercy, and Moira. I feel like there's a pretty good mix of main healers. I would not say that Moira is overwhelmingly put in my matches over Ana or Mercy. Honestly, I think Ana is probably the most picked that I've seen, but I think that may be because a lot of people are kind of playing other roles now, and I think Ana just appeals a lot to DPS players because she shoots things, you know? So I feel like you see a lot of Ana. Mercy, I think I put Mercy in the same category as I put Symmetra. Like, Mercy is going to only appeal to certain people. Just like Symmetra is only going to appeal to certain people. It doesn't matter if they buff her or not. I don't think that Mercy receiving buffs is going to make more people want to play her. Same with Symmetra. Like, I think because their playstyles are so unique that you have to enjoy that playstyle to really want to play her. Which is one of the reasons that I've never really played Mercy. Her playstyle to me is just not fun. You know, I play her. I've been learning her because it's entertaining, and you know, it's always good to have like another hero under your belt. And Mercy's really popular, and a lot of people enjoy her. So, you know, I aim to please. A lot of people want to see me play Mercy, so yeah, I'll play Mercy, and I don't hate it. It's just that if I wasn't an Overwatch YouTuber, Mercy's playstyle would just never appeal to me. You know, Symmetra's playstyle definitely appeals to me, but I understand that a lot of people, you know, a lot of people say that they find Symmetra boring and uninteresting to play. Same with Brig. I love playing Brig. A lot of people think that Brig is just boring, and you know, but it's strange because after Moira received that pretty serious healing nerf to her primary healing, I feel like what she's capable of had already gone down significantly. And it wasn't rare that a Mercy would out-heal me as Moira, because Mercy's healing is, and I've said this so many times, but Mercy's healing is so consistent, right? Whereas Moira has to, you know, she has to kind of like monitor how much healing she's doing with how much damage she's doing. And Ana has to like actually aim and use line of sight, which is incredibly difficult when you're playing solo queue, right? Like people don't ever think that. They just want to get healed, no matter if they're in a room somewhere or like across the map. They're like, heal me, you know. So because of that, I feel that Mercy is often picked as the most reliable and consistent healer. Now, I do feel that a lot of Mercy players want Mercy to be more impactful. And I think this is an issue with Overwatch supports in general, especially right now. They don't feel very impactful. And I think Mercy has felt like that. Mercy players have felt like that for a long time just because of the nature of her kit. But just a straight buff to her healing, I don't feel addresses the issue that Mercy players have. In my opinion. You know, I could be wrong, but I feel like Mercy players want her to be more impactful, and so that does translate to wanting her to have a buff. But it's hard, even though I hear a lot of Mercy players say that they feel like Mercy sucks, it's hard to see that when not only are there so many people that play Mercy in my matches, but you often see teammates wanting people to switch off of Ana and Moira for Mercy. Usually for Ana's, it's because they're assuming that the Ana can't aim, and sometimes they can't, and they're assuming that the Moira is focusing on being a DPS. Also, speaking specifically to Moira, because that's who I play, you know, people are very passionate about countering me. People are so passionate about countering me. And it's not, a lot of times, it's not even because I'm like hard carrying the match or just doing just so amazingly. I mean, you know, sometimes that's happening, but I don't think that's why. I think it's because I'm a YouTuber that people are like, oh, we got to put him in his place, so we're going to counter him. So if I'm playing Moira, people are going to go out of their way to counter me. But I feel like that's how it should be anyway. If there's a Moira player who's getting a lot of value with orbs, switch to Diva. Same with Ana. Like, if I'm playing Ana, it's people literally love to switch to Diva on me if I'm playing anybody. And especially because the supports that I play, with the exception of Brig, because I don't Diva doesn't really counter Brig, but she counters Moira well, she counters Ana well, and she counters back really well. So like, people, it's very rare that I'm playing a match that there's not a Diva. If people recognize me, because they just want to counter me. But I feel like that's what should be done anyway. It seems as if DPS players don't feel as though they should have to counter supports. They feel like supports' impact should be so minimal that it shouldn't matter who they're playing. The support should not be able to like 1v1 them, or the support should not be able to make it difficult for them to do their job. You know, that's why I feel strange about Moira and Ana being nerfed and not changed. You know, if they want to nerf something, they should have buffed something else. I have trouble seeing the logic in giving Moira, who already does not have any utility, just giving her a flat out nerf. I just don't agree with it, and I feel as if this is coming from, I don't know who their names are, but I remember at a point you had Blizzard was talking about buffing Moira and giving her utility. Then all of a sudden you just heard all this bitching and moaning from like Doomfist and Genji and Tracer players saying, well, Moira doesn't require any skill. She shouldn't be able to do so much damage. And then Blizzard was like, JK, we're not going to buff her. We're going to nerf her. Boom. And then it was like, oh, how can we nerf Moira? I'm like, wait, hold on. Why not change it? Why not make Biotic Grasp less forgiving? Because we know that the hitbox for it is huge. Like, maybe make that less forgiving and you have to aim a little better, but then giving her a better resource meter so that the resource meter goes up faster. Just a little creativity or something, you know what I mean? So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Moira deserved a nerf? Do you think that Ana deserved a nerf? Do you think that Mercy deserved a buff? Is the experimental card living up to your expectations? And yeah, let me know what you guys think, especially if you play Mercy or Moira or Ana. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you later. Peace.